Okay, YouTube, what's really good? I'm in Vivid Color, your coach of the South Texas Save-A-Lives, and we are here for week 3 of the PGBL. I just want to go ahead and say that I am terrified. We are going against Randy and the Texas Rangers. This is our specifically our rival in the league, and the Rangers team is busted. Absolutely busted. Banana is good. Can't fathom how this team is drafted. So anyways, the Pokemon that I'm predicting the Rangers to bring are Mega-Pinsir, Hydreigon, Conkeldurr, Dhelmise, Finny, and Magearna. And okay, the wheezing is a good sign, I think, because what does that take the slot of here? The Conkeldurr. Actually, it's maybe not that good. It's a really good physical wall, so maybe it's not as good as I think. Okay, so in the past, Randy's been like really keen on leading with his Finny. So it looks like 1, 2, 3 Pokemon that are immune to spikes in general. Whew, okay. All right, and before we get started, I just want to go ahead and say that if you want absolute sets and IVs, EV spreads, please go ahead and watch the team prep video that I posted before this. It will be up before this video is uploaded. Definitely watch that first. Also, if you can see through me at times because of this hat, just know that it's green screened out, but I wanted to wear this hat because it's dope. Okay. I'm actually, like, my plan going in was to lead with Raid. Like, that was my plan the entire time. Because I think he's going to lead with Tapu Fini. I think that's what's going to happen. So I'm actually going to lead with Voltaics here and see where that gets us in life. Voltaics, the Heliolisk. This is what I'm doing. I'm nervous. I really don't think we're going to win this one. Again, we still don't have access to our Mega-Swampert. And as you can see, like, Mega-Swampert would do so much against this team that it is bananas. Okay. Pokemon Trainer Randy. Also, just before anything else happens, Pokemon Trainer Randy's links will be in the description down below. The YouTube channel is HLD Productions. Definitely go subscribe to them and watch the battle from their perspective as well. Okay, so this screams Scarf to me. This screams Scarf and this screams U-turn. So I think that I'm immediately just going to click Volt Switch here. Also, I bunked up and brought the wrong Voltaics because this is the one that has Dark Pulse, and the one I wanted to bring had, specifically the Voltaics I wanted to bring had... Is this even the right Pokemon at all? Okay, it is. It's just, I meant to have Signal Beam on my Pokemon. Oh well. Signal Beam would have been good here, but not so good. All right, I'm just gonna actually click Volt Switch because this screams U-turn to me. Just the straight up withdraw. Okay, into Denise, which is the Dhelmise. Okay, so this sets us up to do some damage to the Dhelmise, which is great because this thing is going to be like a massive pain for me to get rid of, I'm pretty sure. This gives me a chance to set up my rain and click Hurricane though, which I'm definitely gonna do. Depending on the spread, the Hurricane is either gonna 2-shot or it's just gonna barely miss a 2-shot, but we've got a little bit of chip damage, that's good. Let's see. No leftovers. This thing is 100% Assault Vest. I am just going to click Hurricane here. I think it's my best play. He gets to withdraw. Probably Tapu Fini. Yeah. I knew its name because I've watched his previous battles. All right. Now we need to figure out what this thing is. Now we get to figure out what Tapu Fini is. Can we get the confusion? No. Okay. So this thing's leftovers. So I'm assuming that this is like 100% the like... It's not, because he brought a choice specs Tapu Fini into the last match. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that this one is a like a more normal variant. I don't think we can stay in and just keep clicking Hurricane. So I think we can probably predict like a hidden power here, which would be terrifying. I'm actually just going to go out into... I'll go out into Raid here. It's not the best because it's just not. It's not my special wall at all, but I'm assuming that we're probably going to eat... Yeah, I was going to say a Moonblast. And we should be able to take this pretty well. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now, I want to go ahead and say that the Dhelmise is 100% the Rapid Spinner, and this thing probably doesn't carry Defog. I don't think it carries Defog and Rapid Spin. So I'm actually just going to set up Toxic Spikes, because unless I'm wrong... Toxic Spikes works through the field. Surf. Okay, so I might have misplayed a little bit here. This might take us out. All right, we get a little bit of that staying power. That did so much damage. Okay. All right. Now I think I 100% just have to switch out probably into my Clefable. I can switch out into my Clefable and set up a I switch into my Clefable and set up a Calm Mind. I can switch out into Voltaics here. Voltaics is better, but he's probably not going to go for the Surf again. We're going to do it either way. Maybe he defogs. I don't know if it's a, like I said, like I don't know if this is the defogger or what. I'm gonna go ahead and write down the sets I know. So it's Moonblast. Jeez, that's gonna chunk pretty hard. Like, Voltaics has pretty decent special defense, but it's not the best. Look at that dry skin coming in super clutch. All right, so Surf, Moonblast. We haven't seen the Pinsir. What have we seen? The Delmise? We didn't see anything from the Delmise. Okay. So now I, like 100% I think he has to switch out. I'm actually just going to go for a Thunder though. I'm just going to click Thunder here. Yeah, he has to switch out. Thunder in the rain. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right, so now I want to see how much this does. Not much. Not much at all. So instead of having Signal Beam, I do have Dark Pulse, which isn't awful in this spot. And I can go ahead and use that. And I actually think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to Dark Pulse. And then we're just going to see where this gets us. Not super far in life. Power Whip. Oh my god, how much does this do? Of course. Of course. That's my clean answer to Tapu Fini, and it's gone. I thought he would Rapid Spin. I really did. I really thought the Rapid Spin was coming. Oh, I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid. All right. I can just go straight out into Spout here and click Hydro Pump, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna run a calc real quick. I'm like relatively sure that if I just go out into Spout here and I click Hydro Pump, that he can't, I don't think he can live a Hydro Pump in the rain from Spout. I really don't. I'm gonna run a calc though. I'll run my calc. Kingdra. OU choice specs. Delmise, UU showdown usage, and then I think that he's I'm gonna just go ahead and max out his special defense and see where that puts us. That puts Draco Meteor at 55, Ice Beam at 50, and the rain's up. So Ice Beam would seal the deal, most likely. All right, I'm down to roll some dice. I really am. I'm down to roll some dice in this position. Actually, that's looking like. That's Hydro Pump. That's in Hydro Pump range. I mean, I'm gonna go for the Hydro Pump. It's Hydro Pump range. All right, he withdraws. I think he had to here. Tapu Thicke is like most definitely, so it should get poisoned, right? Okay, cool. I was gonna say, the Toxic Spike should work whenever like the Tapu Thicke switches in, which is what I was kind of banking on. All right, cool. So now it's poisoned. It's going to be taking some chip damage here and there. The bad news is that our fantastic, the fortress is pretty much a goner. This Tapu Fini is going to get whittled down from here on out. I think I can just go out into Fairytale, and that's fine. And then I can just start doing the Clefable type things. Defog. That's also fine. My evasion is fell. Oh no. So the rain's no longer up, which is bad for us. I can't believe I just let the Heliolisk go down. All I had to do was just switch out into probably Fortress. That's all I had to do was switch out into Fortress. All right. So this thing's gonna get whittled down. I don't think that Finny has like any form of like really good recovery. So I'm actually just gonna click a, I'm gonna click a Moonblast here, and we'll see where this gets us in life. I'm assuming maybe the Wheezing. This is the Wheezing, right? It has to be. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I was gonna say, like, Wheezing's special defense is not great. Yo, with the special attack drop, can I actually just stay in? Probably not. It's probably also not smart. I'm gonna go out into raid. If he predicts that and goes for a flamethrower, where does that put us? Not in the best place is the answer. That's the answer to that question. I'm pretty sure that we can live something. I'm actually just gonna stay in and Thunderwave this thing. That was a good play. That was a good play. All right. So he knows Thunderwave. So the Jupiter has Taunt, and it outspeeds us. We need to switch out now, but what to? It's not going to be able to do a ton of damage, just specifically because... I think we're just going to go out into Lotus here. I think we're going to go out into Lotus, and then we'll probably just end up clicking U-turn and or Hurricane. What's Weezing's base speed? Something I don't know. Something I don't know off the top of my head is Weezing's base speed. I really didn't think he would bring this. I predicted his entire team except for the Weezing. So it's 60. But I'm assuming he probably has some type of investment to like speed creep here. What's Clefable's base speed? Because he outsped the Clefable. Just goes for the withdraw into Magearna. That's actually not a bad switch here. Oh, it could have been a speed tie potentially, but I kind of doubt it. All right, so I'm assuming this is going to be the shift gear variant, in which case, what is Magearna's base speed? 65. So it's never outspeeding a, I'm just going to go for the U-turn. I'm assuming he's going to shift gear here. It's never outspeeding a Kingdra in the rain. I don't believe that's a possibility. Just use his Flare Cannon. Wow. Broken. I think that pretty much seals the game up. I'm like pretty sure that seals the game up. I don't have a single thing I can do to come back from that, I'm pretty sure. Like, actual nothing. It's like, I'm so salty because all I need to have is, 100% just have access to my Mega, and I don't. Like, my Mega one-shots this thing, outspeeds, super safe switch-in. My Mega deals with Tapu Fini rather well. My Mega deals with... Oh, I'm so livid. Like, the one thing on this team that I'm afraid of with, like... Okay, so the one thing on my team that I'm afraid of is just the, Jeez, I can't even speak. The... Delmise. That's the only thing that I'm afraid of, really. And now I'm down... Like, I don't have weather. All right, whatever. I mean, I'm gonna still try and play to win, but I'm like 90% sure I cannot. I'm 90% sure I cannot. Stayed in, so he knows something I don't, I'm assuming. Oh, maybe not? I thought maybe it was Assault Vest. So the Thicky can't switch in. The Hydreigon's a good switch here. So this thing can just go for a Draco Meteor. I'm actually just going to stay in Hydro Pump. Because I don't think he can go for Draco Meteor as long as I have Clefable in the back. I don't think he can. And I'm like 90% sure this thing is Scarfed. I don't think he can go for Draco Meteor. I really don't. I should just switch out into Clefable just to be safe. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense here. It's the only play that makes sense. So that's what I'm gonna do. He probably has Iron Head or Flash Cannon. Just the withdraw of the double out. Can you imagine if I had predicted that and then been in really good position, but I'm not? How many turns of rain do I have left? 4. Not gonna miscount this time. Okay, so I can go out into the raid and sack it off. And that's probably my best play here. Go out into the raid, sack it off, and then go from there. Right, we're locked in. You got me. This should kill, right? I'm assuming. Oh, just kidding. Well, this isn't exactly what I wanted out of life. Because as soon as the rain's down, Kingdra's like almost dead weight. Almost 100% dead weight. Shadowclaw. This has to kill, right? Okay. So I'm gonna have 1 turn of rain left to do anything with. And I'm gonna use it to the best of my ability. 1 or 2 turns. Let's double check here. Looks like 2 turns. 2 turns left. Alright, go for Hydro Pump. Go for the sweetest of Hydro Pumps. I mean, I think something dies here, probably. I don't know what on his team takes a Specs Hydro Pump in the rain. Like, this Denise definitely... I don't think it does. I think it's within Hydro Pump range at this point. I could be super wrong, though. I also could miss. That is a thing that could happen. Withdraws the Denise. Good play, good play. Goes out into the Tapu. The Tapu Thickie should die unless I miss. The Tapu Thickie should die. Alright. So we're clear on there. Oh my god, just kidding. Super incorrect. I thought this thing would die. Oh. My entire life would have been made so much easier had I just had access to my Mega. I'm so salty at this point. And I know it's no one's fault but my own. I drafted an unreleased Mega with the assumption that Pokemon would release it by the time we started play, and they just haven't. The only way I could potentially see winning this is getting in Clefable and getting in Clefable somehow. Okay, well, he doesn't have fairy types anymore, so my Garchomp can start going for Outrage, and that's pretty relevant. I'm kind of hoping he switches out into Pinsir here, but that seems loose. Like, the Kingdra Choice Specs Hydro Pump is still gonna hurt. Just without being in the rain, I'm not gonna outspeed nearly as many things. Like, specifically, I'm assuming the Hydreigon is Specs. Or not Specs, Scarfed. I don't know. I still think we have, like, an outside shot, but it's not great, if that makes sense. I think that Clefable can do a lot of work here if I play it really well, and I think that now that he has no fairy types left, Garchomp has an outside chance of being useful. But it's gonna be pretty touch and go. It's like gonna be pretty touch and go. All right, so Power Whip is gonna do so much damage, so much damage. Uses Shadow Claw. God, oh my, oh, it's a crit. Take this rough skin damage. Okay. Oh my goodness. I brought the wrong Garchomp. With everything else that's going wrong, I also just happened to bring the wrong Garchomp. Cool story. All right, let's Let's set up our, I don't know. We'll go for this because I don't have a better play, honestly. I do not have a better play than this. All right, let's go out into the Clefable here. Or I guess we could go out in a Spout, and that seems fine. We'll do that. And then we'll just click Draco Meteor. We'll outspeed. We'll be good to go. Maybe he'll go for Taunt. Maybe he'll go for Sludge. Hidden Power, what? Ice? Alright. So the mist is gone. Alright, so maybe I get to take a soul here by clicking Draco Meteor. Who knows? He doesn't have a fairy type left because the Finny and the Magearna are gone. I think the Hydreigon still 100% wins it for him because it outspeeds everything I own. If it's Scarfed. I'm assuming it's Scarfed. He has not brought a Hydreigon that's not Scarfed yet. On top of that, the Garchomp I brought is supposed to have Outrage, and instead of having Outrage, it has the clean Dragon Tail. I was not prepared for this battle. I spent a lot of time looking over the team and then just kind of decided, I don't think I can win this. I really don't. Things I can do to win are like doing some sort of like doing something with the Garchomp, like getting in and really like trying to push in and get there. The problem is that the Pinsir is 100% just going to kill everything at some point, and I can't do a thing about it. Like, if I preserve Spout, I think Spout can live most hits. What are you going out into? Denise. So this should die. But, I mean, it's like losing like a non-relevant Pokemon at this point. It doesn't matter. Our special attack falls. And then I'm assuming he's just going to go out into a Scarf user, which is the Hydreigon, and pick up the clean kill. This thing. I don't think I can switch out. As foolish as this is, I don't think I can switch out. Because if he sets up a Swords Dance, then I just lose. So I'm actually just going to go for another Draco Meteor. I know it's not going to kill, but I think it's better than switching out and letting him get a free Swords Dance. I don't think I can win after he, like, because he's going to live the like, unboosted Draco, or the Draco Meteor at -2. Oh, he just goes for the return. I could have switched out then, probably. Oh, we just lose. All right, good game. Good game, Rangers. I still do not have a Mega, and I knew this was going to happen because of that. 100%. I mean, I could have protected my Heliolisk a lot better. I could have. And that would have been, I don't know, worth something, like protecting my Heliolisk. But I'm assuming he probably thinks I'm Scarfed. So I'm actually just going to Dragon Tail him out. And get a little bit of momentum going here. That did a lot of damage. Now he knows I'm not Scarfed. And now he also knows he can kill me from this range. All right, let's click the Sweet Rock Slide. If I had been Scarfed, I actually think I could have won this. If the Sharknado had been Scarfed. Yeah. Get that sweet rough skin damage off, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just very disappointed in myself, because I don't think this team is bad, I really don't. But I can also acknowledge that, like, I don't know. I think my team building for this... Yep, that's fun. My team building for this week was, like, pretty poor. It was. But at the same time, I just feel like there's nothing I can do. Like, looking at this team, there was nothing I could do to cover everything and still come out on top. There wasn't. Alright, good game. Good game. Call me salty. Call me salty if you want, because I am. But, no words. No words. Hopefully by next week we'll have our Mega and maybe we can win out in our division. or win out, whatever it takes, so we can make it to the playoffs. Again, I feel like this team is bananas broken. Like, I don't understand how this team was drafted and like it's so perfect in its synergies. Anyways, good game, Randy. Thank you so much for that. Sorry for the salt. I'm still super upset that I don't have my Mega. I'm still just like upset in some of the plays I made, some of the predictions I made, but we're gonna come back next week with a fresh start. Hopefully we have Mega-Swampert. If you want to help me get past all of these stinging losses, then please go ahead and leave a like on this video. It would mean the most to me, since we're doing really, really poorly. Just giving me that extra boost to let me know that you're still rooting for me in some form or fashion would mean a lot. Other than that, if you're new around here, please go ahead and consider clicking that subscribe button, and then maybe by the time you watch the next battle, I will have my Mega, and we can actually form a proper team, since it's the strategy I drafted around. But other than that, I'm kind of done here, guys, and I gotta leave. Bye.